Hello everybody, Jamie from FM Scout. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the best female staff on Football Manager 2020. This was requested by a few people on the YouTube community section in the comments. And yeah, a few people wanted to see who the best female staff was on the game. And it's quite interesting because it's very hard to find. You can't necessarily find females in the search bar or any kind of attribute searching, anything like that, or name searching. You can't search by gender. So we've put together a list of the best female staff for you. Let's get right into it. The first female staff on our list is a scout from Roma, Alessia Cuchini. I think I'd probably butchered that name again. But yeah, Alessia Cuchini. She is a scout, 16 ability, 16 potential. Very good. Adaptability, amazing as well. She is on 3.8k per week at Roma, so it's going to be quite hard to tempt her away from Roma. I don't have a picture of her on this game. I've got a picture of a few of them, but there's no picture of Alessia on this game. But she's a scout, of course. She's got very good data analyst stats as well. Level of discipline is great. So she's a very good scout to have. It looks like her world knowledge is kind of only Italy at the moment. But nevertheless, you know, if you are a big club, you can definitely bring this girl in, and she will, you know, she'll do very well for you in Italy if you do need to scout Italy. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Laura del Puerto, a female from Uruguay, 33 years old, sports scientist. She can also kind of go as a physio or a fitness coach as well. So if you're looking for a fitness coach, the good thing about Laura is the fact that she's on £100 a week at Sud America. I have no idea where Sud America is or what even league they're in. Oh, they're in Uruguay. Okay, that makes sense because she is Uruguayan. But she's got very good stats. Sports science, 15. She's got some good motivating, some good negotiating, good player ability as well. She could definitely be a scout. There's no kind of world knowledge or anything because she is necessarily just a sports scientist. Of course, the world knowledge will come a little bit forward. If you do bring her as a scout and start sending her out places, she will start obviously gathering world knowledge as you go on. But as a sports scientist, that's the way I'd go with her. 15 in her sports scientist, so it's very, very strong. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Amanda Johnson at Aspire. So she's a physiotherapy of 18, which is very, very good. 2k per week, which is quite high if you are trying to look in the lower leagues. Maybe if you're in the Premier League. She was previously at Manchester United for 10 years as an under-18s physio. She obviously took a physio role up at Aspire to get out of the under-18s, I'm assuming, and, you know, go into the more professional type of players, the older players. But yeah, 18 physiotherapy, very, very strong. She can, looking at the stats, I mean, it would be hard to tempt her as anything else. I mean, she has got really good coaching attributes, really. If we go to the coaching, no, she hasn't. She's got good working with youngsters, so if you are looking for kind of an under-18s physio or maybe just a head physio, it'll be a very good option to go with. Let's move to the next one. Now, you guys knew this video wouldn't be a video without Eva Canario. So, very well known as being at Chelsea, and I think she got sacked, if I'm not mistaken, by Chelsea. She's from Gibraltar. She is a physio, 15 physiotherapy, 16 adaptability, good negotiating, good man management as well, and 14 determination. Now, she is a female that I always tend to sign on a lot of my saves, though she only tends to go to kind of Premier League Championship clubs. She has a free transfer as well, which is interesting because it's not going to cost you anything. As you can see by her history, 2009 to 2011, she was the under-18s physio. She got moved up for 4 years under Jose Mourinho at 2011 to 2015 as the main physio for Chelsea. So she's obviously very, very good in her job. She's got 2.5-star reputation as well. But again, very, very good physio. So if you are looking for a new physio, definitely look at Eva. The next one is a scout under the name of Helen Acosta. She can also be a coach, manager, and a director of football. So one of the more versatile females we've seen in this video so far. She's only on £850 per week as well, and she's got really good world knowledge. So you can see Portugal, Scotland, Brazil, Germany, Argentina, France as well. Potential of 15, a judging ability of 14, and adaptability of 15. So a very, very good scout. If you look at her history, she started at Benfica between 1998 and 2004 as a youth coach. Then she went to this team for a year as a scout. She managed a club called Women's Club, who you can't click, as a manager. She actually went to Celtic for a year as a scout. Returned back to Women's Club as a manager. Someone's going to have to do some research for me. What is this Women's Club? I'm intrigued. And then she went to Clermont Foot as a manager 2014, and then she finally went. Looks like she had a few years off, And then in 2017, she came to Eintracht Frankfurt as a scout. But again, her stats are really good. And, you know, if you was to put her in coaching, she's got very good mental stats, 16 tactical, 16 technical, good working with youngsters. You know, she is definitely the manager type, really. Assistant manager type, maybe as well, with a good man management, good motivating, good level of discipline. She can pretty much do whatever you need. I mean, a coach, I would go down the mental, tactical route. Director of football, she could do that, but negotiating isn't too good, depending what you need for a director of football. But as a scout, she's very good. Personally, I think she would be better as a coach, looking after these three, along with maybe even assistant manager. I mean, for some reason, she doesn't want to, but I think she will be better as assistant manager looking at these stats. Of course, it doesn't say that she can be an assistant manager. She might not want that role, I guess. But as a scout, she is definitely very good. Question, can you actually sign a female as an assistant manager with a male, in the men's clubs? I've never tried it. I've obviously got scouts in and stuff, but I've never gone for an assistant manager as a female. So, yeah, let me know if you can do that, because that's quite intriguing. I'm not sure if you can, whether that's the reason that it's greyed out. I know she might not want that, but let me know in the comments, because I've never personally done it. I just want to know if anyone in the comments has done that before. But yeah, I know there's obviously assistant manager females in the world of football now, so I'm assuming you can do that, but I've just never personally done it myself. Let me know in the comments if you have. Let's move on. The next one is an English female called Frankie Hunter, who is a fitness coach and sports scientist. Personally, I think she's better as kind of a fitness coach. She has got 15 fitness, 12 technical, 14 working with youngsters, good motivating, a determination and discipline slightly low. As a sports scientist, though, she's only got 11 in sports scientist. In terms of her career, started at Southampton 2012 to 2014. As a fitness coach, she moved to Hull City. So to me, going from Southampton to Hull, as a fitness coach to under 21s fitness coach, is kind of a drop down. She then jumped back into the Premier League with Everton as a sports scientist, and then went to Middlesbrough as an under 18 sports scientist. And then went to Middlesbrough as she's at Middlesbrough still as a sports scientist. So she's kind of gone backwards a lot in her career, I guess, when you look at her history. But again, if you are looking for a sports scientist or a fitness coach and an English person, £600 per week, very easy to get. And yeah, she's got 2-star reputation with a Continental B license. The next one is a Greek female under the name of Vasiliki Papa. So this lady has got 16 judging player ability with 15 judging player potential. She's got a lot of world knowledge, which is very good. She was previously a scout at Real Betis between 15 and 16. Apart from that, she's been unemployed. I'm assuming there might be more in terms of her history. I'm sure she would have been at a Greek club somewhere, but for some reason it's not on the history. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of this lady, if you are from Greece. Of course, she's got full knowledge in Greece, Spain, which is why she was at Betis. I'm just confused why there's no Greek team there. Cyprus as well, France, Portugal. We've got Serbia, Italy, Argentina, and Brazil. So she's quite well-rounded in terms of world knowledge. She's 1.5-star rep. But she's a free transfer, so you don't have to pay any compensation as well. So, you know, apart from the adaptability, which needs work, ability and potential is very good. Definitely a Premier League style, scout. So, yeah, let's move on. The next one is Mercedes Ospina. Now, looking at them stats, they are absolutely amazing. 20 in physiotherapy, 20 in sports science, and 20 in adaptability, which is absolutely incredible. She is a coach, but her coach stats aren't very good, so I wouldn't consider going down the coaching route. Medical-wise, though, she is incredible. She is willing to join a club as a coach, but again, you wouldn't really look at bringing someone like this in the Premier League. More physio, you definitely, without a doubt, bring her in the Premier League as a physio based on them stats. In terms of her career, 2015, she's not really left Deportivo Cali in Colombia. She's only on £300 per week as well, so very easy to bring in. You know, it shouldn't cost you too much money, and just look at them stats. 20, that's all you need. As a physio, you don't really need anything else. I mean, a man management discipline could be slightly higher if we was to be picky in terms of what else you need as a physio. Determination could be a bit better as well. But overall, she does the job. That's the main thing. Let's move on. And probably the female that is at the highest kind of reputation club we've seen so far, Silvia Ortega at FC Barcelona as a sports scientist / physio / fitness coach. We'll look at her stats. Started at Aspire, where Amanda Johnson, who was a few back, I don't know if they kind of crossed over, maybe. You'd have to maybe go back and check. Because obviously Aspire 2009 to 2016, and then Barcelona 16 onwards. So I'm not sure if she was there when Amanda Johnson was there, or she took over Amanda Johnson took over Silvia Ortega. I'm not sure, but 16 sports scientists, 16th physiotherapy, level of discipline, as I was talking about, what you need as a sports scientist and physio, of 20, which is why she is at Barcelona. Again, mental stats are very, very good. Judging staff ability also is very good at 14. But yeah, £900 per week. It's going to be hard to get her away from Barcelona, but that is Silvia Ortega. The next one is another Greek female, Katarina Phyllida, who was previously at Olympiakos for 6 years, and then now currently at AEK Athens. A data analyst coach, can also do assistant manager and manager. Looking at our stats, that is scouting at the moment. Let's look at the medical. Medical isn't too good, but obviously she don't want that. Let's look at the scouting. So as a scout, she doesn't want the scout either. So in terms of coaching, she's got very good working with youngsters. I'm looking for the presenting data, which should be managerial maybe. Where's the presenting data? Here we go. So that's in scouting. So judging player data, judging team data, and presenting data is okay. It's not the best in the world, but it is okay for what it is. But yeah, that is Katarina Phyllida. She's on £375 per week. If you're looking for a data analyst, try and get her in. She obviously spent a lot of time in Greece. She has done some scouting by the looks of it with her knowledge, or that's just based on the fact that she's never left Greece. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see any more of these female staff. There's so many more. These are the best ones though. But if you do want to find some more, maybe some ones who you can buy them for cheap prices and stuff like that, who's on cheap wages, maybe free transfers. Apart from that, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.